And Fox was able to speak to the attorney at some length today, and we want to play out the full interview with the Laundrie family attorney, just getting some insight on everything that happened within the last 24 hours from the FBI confirming those remains that were Brian Laundrie. Let's listen right here on Live Now from Fox.
Could you talk if we're expecting the ME ruling today? A few people have come out and said that. Do you know anything that you're willing to share?
Yes, good morning. I was told that we would expect to hear more information about midday today. You know, exactly what that information is, I don't know.
Thank you. One more time about the coincidence. Let's just go over it again. Is there any coincidence? Is it just a coincidence that Chris and Roberta were in the park the same day the items were found, or this is what they were waiting to do because the water was high? They couldn't.
You know, the term coincidence, I mean, this is just reality. Coincidence may be an appropriate word, but, you know, at the end of this tragedy, Chris and Roberta, knew he went to the reserve. They knew his mental state when he went there. We've informed law enforcement from day one that that's where he went. And when they were able to go into the park, it was much drier than when the authorities were there searching. I've said this many times over the last 24 hours. Everybody understands that there was 2 to 3 feet of water in that area, and the authorities, the FBI, the local PD, they were deep into the preserve and other areas. Maybe they would have circled back another day. Maybe, a future search would have, found it. Fortunately, we found it early on, and that's all there is to it.
Can you speak about Chris and Roberta and the mental state Brian was in when he left? I know yesterday you were saying to some news outlets that Chris had some regrets that he let him go.
Yeah, I mean, Brian was extremely upset when he said, "I'm leaving, I'm going for a hike." He packed his bag. The parents didn't know what he put in the bag. They did see later that he had left his wallet and his cell phone. They knew he was extremely upset. We've conveyed this to law enforcement and the public that the wallet and cell phone were left behind. We had several conversations, the Laundries and myself, about what may or may not happen to Brian. And in those conversations, Chris did convey to me that, he was very concerned about his son and, he wished he wouldn't let him go, but, he had no choice. Brian was determined to leave. And when he did, he was, just not in a good mental state.
Did Chris and Roberta start cooperating for immunity, or like you said yesterday to me, they were cooperating the whole time? The media just didn't know. You had told them to remain silent, and your talking to the media was limited. So just clarify that.
I've been very clear. At least I think I've been clear. Chris and Roberta, through myself, have always cooperated and independently, with myself in the background sometimes. With respect to the search for Brian, we always, were giving every piece of information that we had and sharing anything that law enforcement asked for. When it came to Gabby Petito, we had to remain, quiet. I said in the very beginning, we're going to remain in the background. There were legal reasons for that. And, the public has to understand that my role as the attorney is to advise the family, not to speak to law enforcement. And when it comes to, deals and some of the questions that were put out there yesterday, I can tell you, as I said last night, every prosecution and defense case out there has discussions on where the case is going, where it's heading, what are possible outcomes, what could be there. And as I said, those discussions were had preliminarily, at least, and decisions were made, and the decision was made to remain silent and let this play out. As you know, the parents have not been charged with anything. I do not anticipate the parents being charged with anything, but this is all so new and so recent that, we haven't had any time to clarify any, outstanding issues that need to be looked at.
What do you have to say to the people outside the Laundrie family's home protesting?
If they haven't gone home already, they should go home. I came into the office early today. I've been scrolling through some emails. As I'm sure everybody can imagine, I've gotten a lot of hate emails. I've gotten a lot of emails in support. I would say just from yesterday, they're running 10-1 in support, which is a big change. But most of them, if not all of them, say the same thing. This protesting, this witch hunt, this mob style crucifixion of Chris and Roberta Laundrie, is just wrong. And, enough is enough. Gabby has been found, Brian has been found, the process will play out. Chris and Roberta have done nothing wrong. They have lost their child. Shut up and go home.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Not at this time, but thank you very much for having me on.
Of course. My last question, if a ruling does come out, being, that, and you could say no comment, being that, yesterday we learned that the human remains consisted of bones, a lot of people are speculating that it would be an obvious cause or manner. Do you have any comment?
I'm not sure I follow. What do you mean it was bones, an obvious cause or manner? I mean, everyone knows that the park was filled with wild animals, alligators and snakes and other animals. Deterioration just from being underwater may not have been the cause of death. Maybe he drowned. I don't know. So just the fact that there are skeletal remains, if that's all there were, doesn't really tell us much.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'll reach out to you later if we hear anything.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
For always writing me back.
Of course. Be well.
Thanks.
And we'll continue to follow this every angle. Obviously, you're watching Live Now from Fox.